Hello everyone, it's me, your girl. Now today's video is for all my single ladies, my single fellas, all those people that don't rely on another person. This is for you. Today's video is for you. Now I was told by somebody, oh, you know that there's all these pages that are like, oh, this is what single people can relate to. And I thought, well, hey, I've been single for bloody 6 years, mate. So I bet you any money I can relate to it. And here we are. So let's get into it. So listen, if you're a person in a relationship, you might not be able to understand today's video. But this is for my single people out there, so come on in. Let's see if these are hashtag relatable. Hashtag relatable. You will get depressed by TV relationship. Now listen, don't get me wrong. I look at Dan and Sarita and Gossip Girl and I get a little bit envious. Not sure if that's because they live in New York and have heaps of money or if their relationship itself is what I get jealous of. Not sure. You will begrudgingly download Tinder. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have accidentally downloaded Tinder a few too many times. And then I've deleted it pretty much instantly. But you know, you always like to see what's going on. Tinder seems to be quite the meme, and I feel like sometimes you gotta check it out. So yes, I have downloaded Tinder. Okay, don't tell anyone. It's not on my phone right now. Okay, you will bring a hip flask to every wedding. Listen, I can't relate to this. I haven't been to many weddings, but I will know this for the next time we go to a wedding. You will think about deleting every friend who is engaged on Facebook. That's not because I'm single and alone and lonely and really sad. It's because it's damn annoying. Stop posting about your engagement. I know it's exciting. All of us people who are alone go to sleep with our dogs next to us. Don't want to see it, okay? Okay. Your friends will set you up. Now, this is a very common thing in being a single person. All of your friends in relationships will try and set you up with one of their friends or their friends' friends or their brother's friends or something like that, just because they think that you're sad and alone. And although that I am sad and alone, I don't want to be set up with your friends, okay? I don't think. Wait, do I? Are they hot? Do they like to drink? Do they play Fortnite? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. You will hear a sad song and lose it. Now listen, I don't think that this is just because I'm single and alone. But this is really like pity party for Tannar, isn't it? You will hear a sad song and you lose it. Well, I think if I was in a relationship and I heard a sad song, I would still lose it because sad songs are sad. You will spend Valentine's Day in a vat of food. Mate, I will spend Valentine's Day in a vat of alcohol. On Valentine's Day, you get drunk. You get drunk. That's all you do. You don't eat food. Eating's cheating. You get hella pissed. You go and get hella pissed. Your parents will always worry about you. My dad's like, come on, Tannar, when are you gonna get a boyfriend, mate? Surely it's time. Like, so dad, if you honestly think that there's someone out there that's gonna put up with my shit, you got another thing coming. I might die alone. It's quite possible. There's literally so many pages on the internet. It's like all these things that single people can relate to. It's like, are we really that sad? I'm quite happy, but we'll get into that later. I'm gonna explain to you why I'm happy being single. You will overorder food to meet the minimum amount. If you overorder food, that means you get more food for tomorrow. So you get 2 meals out of it rather than sharing it with one person and still paying for it. How is there a bad side to that? How is anyone complaining about not having to share food and having more for themselves? Who writes this? Honestly, you will lose all faith in humanity. What is this? Being single is fine. God, sounds so depressing. So we're going on to the next page of relatable things. We are fitter and happier. I feel like this is more my style. This is more for go being single, not you're gonna die alone. You should be extremely sad. I think each sections of relationship and single have their pros and cons. Let's be real. Pros for a single person. We are fitter and happier. I agree with this. People in relationships, not all of them, but a lot of them, they go out for meals with their partner. They're too lazy to go to the gym. They start gaining weight. Trust me, I've seen it happen to a lot of people. Not myself, because I've been single for a very long time and I'm probably going to die alone. But I feel like you got more time to take care of yourself in the sense of going to the gym and stuff. Because you got to think about it. You're putting all this time into somebody else. It means you got to cut back on time on yourself. We enjoy sleep a lot more. I mean, I feel like sleeping either is fine. Sometimes it's really great to sleep by yourself, but then it's also great to sleep with somebody else. So I don't know what side to go with for this one. Depends. It honestly depends. When I'm hungover, get away from me. We don't need to tell anyone where we are. Oh my God, I will pray to this quote. So no matter what relationship you're in, you can have the most understanding, loving boyfriend in the world that never questions anything that you do, but you still have to explain to somebody where you are and what you're doing. You have to tell somebody because somebody else cares about you and what you're doing. Oh, effort. We love our own company. This is true. I love nothing more than going out to dinner by myself. I find it so empowering, so fun, just something to do, you know? You're like, I'm gonna go eat a meal by myself. Actually thoroughly enjoyable. And if you're single or in a relationship, go out and have a meal by yourself. It's only you. Wow. Way to remind me that I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Listen, it's not only you. I mean, it is only you when you want it to be only you, but you've got friends, you got family, you got a beautiful dog named Willie. Like, you can't complain. Is this video just turning into relationship advice with Tannar? Quite possibly, but you know what? You're gonna cop it on the chin, so. You and only you are responsible for your keys. That scares me. That makes me want to get a boyfriend because I genuinely always lose shit. I don't know. I thought that was going to be like, oh, well, you're responsible for your keys. It's like, so you're the one who's in the power of having the keys. If somebody else loses them, then it's their fault and not mine. I'm just going to blame it on Willie. You don't need a man, you just need a dog. There will be food wastage in the household. Listen, I don't know who you're talking to, but me specifically as a single person can eat a lot of food. No one will nag you about your personal habits other than my mother and my father and my brother. Probably everyone on the internet. Everyone has their own little personal habits that no one likes. Inevitable in a person's personality in life. But yeah, if I had somebody like next to me all the time just being like, this was perfect timing. Tannar, you shouldn't burp all the time. I'd be like, shut up. No sleep disturbance. See, we've heard this one before. I love just spreading out. I went to go like that because oh, you can't see it. There's a hole in my top. No sleep disturbance would be bloody great because I sleep with a puppy who bloody kicks me and snores. So I'm pretty much sleeping with somebody else. Now we're on to the next one. 25 things all single people can relate to. Every time you see a couple, you involuntarily gag. Now, not every couple makes me gag. I'm not going to be like, oh, every couple fucking sucks. But there is those affectionate, gross looking couples that just hook up in front of me and post pictures of them making out, all this kind of stuff, and that makes me gag. Like, get your sappy shit away from me. Now, I used to be a photographer and I'd be like, do you guys want a photo? And then they'd turn and look at their partner and be like, and I just wouldn't take the photo. I'd walk away. I am not taking a photo of you and your boyfriend hooking up. You know what it feels like to be the 3rd, 5th, or even 11th wheel. Yes, when you're in a sea of couples and you're the last one left, sometimes it looks a little bit daunting and you're like, oh, well, I guess I am alone. Thank you for reminding me. Much appreciated. 9 times out of 10, there's always gonna be another single person. You just group up with them. See, I do this thing with my friend group when they all get in couples. I just move to another friend group just to chill with them, like, because they're single and they want to do single things. Gotta, you know, migrate to the next group of single people and wait for them to get in relos, and you migrate. You be single for 6 years, you gotta keep on migrating. You gotta pack your bags and say, listen, I love you and I'll come and see you every now and then, but I'm just gonna head to single land with my single house. Your friends and family constantly remind you that you're single. Yeah, no, it's a thing. I know I'm single. You don't need to remind me. Mum, stop waking me up every morning and saying, Tannar, when are you gonna get a boyfriend? Mum, it's not gonna happen, all right? People say you're too picky to ever date. It's okay to be picky. Now, not too picky, but picky. You gotta have standards. You can't just be like, yeah, I'll date this person. I'll give this a crack. Don't be too over the top, but have standards, love. Sometimes you feel too unlovable to ever date. We've all been there feeling down in the dumps like, oh, no one's gonna ever love me. It happens. But most of the time, you're too busy partying it up with your other single friends to care. Yeah, we are. Popping bottles. Get the big bottles and pop them. Is that how they do it? I'm not sure. You feel betrayed the moment your friends get in a relationship. They're gonna stop hanging out with me. They don't have time for me anymore. They got a boyfriend now. They're in front of me. Oh, but then I got to a point in my life where I was like, listen, everyone's getting in a relationship. So that's when I migrate. This is when we go back to the thing about migrating. Life lessons with Tannar. When your friends get in relos, migrate. You haven't dated in so long, you don't know how to flirt. 6 years. 6 years I've been single. How does one talk to another one? Walk over and I'm like, huh? Hello? You get random bouts of loneliness. Oh, we're going back to the thing about me being alone. Okay, stop reminding me. Oh, that's right, I'm alone. Yes, sitting down on the computer and you're like, oh, shit. I actually don't have a boyfriend. No one's thinking about me right now. Cool. At night, you're celebrating the fact that you can wear whatever you want, eat whatever you want, and do whatever you want. Yay! Can I get a yoo-hoo? That was meant to be a yeah-ha, but I just said yoo-hoo. And you know in the end, you'll find someone somewhere if that's what you really want. So you better enjoy it while it lasts. Life advice from Tannar. Being in a relationship is also fun, I'm sure. I wouldn't know. I was literally 16 when I had a boyfriend. Now we're on to the next one. 15 seriously annoying things that only single people can do. Believe that all men and women suck and giving up on dating. You go on a bad date, you're like, listen, everyone's like this. I gotta get out. I can't do it. I'm done. Can't do it. Complaining about being friend zoned. If you can honestly sit there and say that you haven't been friend zoned before, whew, think yourself lucky, mate, because I have unfortunately been friend zoned a few too many times. Scarred me forever. Can't do anything about it. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Never be the same. And then we wonder why Tannar is single. And then we just replay that clip of her singing. And you've got your answer. Saying, I don't have time for a relationship. That's okay, some people don't have time for a relationship. If I got a boyfriend now, listen, I'd probably stop YouTube. Let's be real. If Lennon got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, probably a girlfriend though, he would stop doing YouTube. It's like sometimes people have careers to do, dog to walk, gyms to go to, and food to eat on their own. Like, come on, that's not an annoying thing. Some people just literally don't have time for a relationship. I'm not liking this page already. It seems judgmental. Partying all the time because they are forever alone. Yeah? What of it? Partying all the time's fun. And if you say it's not, you're a liar. And you probably have a boyfriend. So people who are single are more likely to go out because you're just socializing. You don't have somebody next to you all the time. You got to go out and meet people and talk to people and have that social interaction. Okay? Saying that single people are happier than people in relationship. Listen, kind of seems a little bit true. Now, I feel like, as I've said it multiple times in this video, pros and cons to both. I just think the pros are a little bit higher. But when you find the right person, eventually, it's not going to be better to be single because it's the right person, but you've got to weed through so many people to get to the one. You know what I mean? Like, there's very few people who meet the love of their life and stay with them for the rest of their life. It's very rare these days. But if you're in an unhappy relationship, the future plan is not to be with them, then what's the point? I'm definitely happier because I'm by myself and I got no one disappointing me and I got them drinks flowing, bloody laughing, mate. Hilarious things that all single people can relate to. Let's see if I can relate to all of these. I'll be the judge. Someone asked me if I'm ever scared that I'll be alone forever, which I thought was so rude because my dog was right there, literally. As long as I've got Willie in my life, I am not alone. As long as I have this beautiful little thing in my life, as long as I have him, I'm gonna be okay. I was just thinking how cool it would be to turn my 2 couches into some kind of mega comfy living room nest. And then I remembered I live alone and there's literally nothing that can stop me from doing this. That took a turn. I was not expecting that. I thought it was gonna say, and I realized I've got no one to share it with and I'm forever alone. But it said, listen, no one gonna stop me because I got no one telling me what I can and cannot do. I feel you, mate. Some days are good and some days you just feel like the only dog at a llama orgy. Or your friends are in Relos, aka llama orgy, and you're just over here by yourself single, aka Labrador. That moment you realize your milk has a Valentine's Day date and you don't. Cue sad music. How to tell if someone's single? Because it's the passenger door side with cobwebs. That's sad. That means no one is hopping in your car. Who is this person? I'm a little bit sad. I'll hop in your car. I will. Saw a couple holding hands while jogging and it made me feel hopeful that one day I will meet someone who will hate them with me. I'll see you Thursday, my half-price pretties. So this person has the best idea of waiting till after Valentine's Day when all the chocolates are on sale. Never thought about that, but man, come in February, you know I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I get sad because I'm single. Relatable. Then I remember Rihanna's single. Nice. And I get happy. Then I remember Rihanna's wealthy and I get sad again. People say that money doesn't buy happiness, but I can guarantee it'd be better to be single and wealthy than single and poor. When you're single but all your friends are in relationships, this photo literally represents me as a person in my friend group. Except George is next to me and we're both sculling and we're both on one knee and we've both got a beer bong, drinking drinky dranks. Am I drunk right now? It's quite possible. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? This woman is got a glass of red, smart, cooking dinner, smart, with a puppy in her arms. Very, very smart. Listen, I told you, as long as I've got that dog or a dog, can't live forever. I don't want a dog. I'm gonna be fine, literally. It'll be me and Willie cooking some dinner. No worries, mate. It'll be... I don't know what to take from that video. It is wonderful being single and I have no doubt about that. But I don't know whether I'm feeling attacked from some of those posts or feeling empowered. Let me know in the comments if you're single, if you're in a relationship and what your views are on it. I'm very curious and very interested to find out. But for now, I'm going to be single and forever alone. And yes, I know I'm dying alone, but I got my dog, so it's fine. So if you feel bad for me being single and alone, subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And I will see all you single ladies and also fellas and also people in relationships next video. Yay!